here are some quick tips and tricks about going to the Tulum ruins. As soon as you get into the park, there are some restrooms. They're very clean. There are also these electric trolleys that will take you to the actual entrance of the ruin. Keep in mind, there's no plastic bottles allowed in the park. Please bring some water. It's super hot. Also, bring that sunblock as well as a swimsuit if you'd like to visit the beach at the end of visiting the ruins. You can see on the side there were people who walked all the way down there. We weren't about to do that. All right. Get on this little electric trolley. It does not cost you anything. When you first get there, there's going to be some steps to the left. You can walk up there. It's just an observation deck. This is not the ruins. Don't be confused like many people were who went up there and thought they were actually going to see something and be inside the ruins. Go back down the steps, walk down this pathway, and then you will get to the actual entrance of the ruins. Along the right as you go past the entrance, you will see some signs along the path that talk about the ruins. If you're interested in getting a guide to explain and go over the history of the ruins, they also have that rate available for you, of course, for a fee. And before you even get into the park, when you're driving to the location, there will be folks who are at one particular entrance who might be waving you down. They don't actually work for the park. But if you're interested in getting a bit of a tour and adding on some features like we did, such as we pay for a ticket for parking. Here's also a map. This is all as you're walking to the actual ruin spot. It gives you a guide on which ruins you're going to see, the names of them, and at each ruin site there's also the name and an explanation of what that ruin is. As we approached the entrance, they had this area blocked off. I'm not really sure what was going on, but you go through this little walkthrough and wow, this is the ruins. As you can see, it's wide open, not a whole lot of shade, so that's why it's going to be really crucial that you bring that water, bring a hat, because that sun is going to be beaming down. Say hello to the iguanas. They are everywhere. Some big, some small, some medium. They're harmless, but some folks were not too enthused about them. The ruins are absolutely amazing, and it overlooks the water. As you can see, these views are just breathtaking. And this day, it was hot, but it also, once you got to the top, the wind was blowing, so those breeze were a nice relief from the sun that was beaming down. As I stated, you can get a guide. You see these folks with umbrellas. They're with guides. The guides speak both English and Spanish. I'm not sure if they have guides who speak other languages, but you can also always inquire. Look at this view. You can't buy this. Well, I guess technically you can when you buy a ticket to the ruins, which the tickets to the ruins are only a few dollars. You can go to the official ruins website to try to find tickets. But like I said, when you get to the park, there will be people there who are going to try to sell you tickets and parking and a whole situation. You can either do that or just simply drive up to where the entrance of the ruins is and buy your ticket there. You can do that as well. They used to not take credit card, but now they do take credit card. So either credit card or you can pay in pesos. So we took the package, I guess you can say, from one of the folks who were at the beginning of the entrance. And so that included, once we got to the top and you wanted to go down to the beach, it included a boat ride to see the ruins from the boat, as well as a snorkel piece. As you can see, we're up at the lighthouse, and the lighthouse, it isn't as tall as you would think a traditional lighthouse is, but that is indeed the lighthouse. And then you just walk down from the lighthouse on to the beach. This is why I said bring your swimsuit, because at the end of it, you can definitely take a dip in the water. You're probably, on a hot day like this, you're going to want to take a dip in that water. The water, yes, it's a lot of seaweed on the beach, but the water was amazing. It felt great. And we went out on that boat. We went and saw the views of the ruins. As you can see, it's just amazing. The water seemed choppy, but it really isn't that bad. And then we were back on land. We didn't do the snorkel. but that's okay. You can do the snorkel and enjoy your day at the ruins.